Hello, BRR members, and thanks for joining us. I'm Pete Clark, Director of Communications for Boise Regional Realtors, and joining me is Gary Salisbury, a candidate for a director position with Idaho Realtors. Gary, could you please tell us a little bit about yourself and why you are running for this position?
Good morning, Pete, and thank you. Yes, I'm an Idaho native. I was born in Boise. I was raised here. My first career was with the Maytag Corporation, and 20 plus years ago, I became a realtor as my second career, and enjoyed very much. I think the reason for joining or going towards this position is just to be involved. I think it's important for all realtors to be involved in their community in many ways, whether it's in their HOA or locally in their church, wherever it is. I think it's critical that they're involved in their community. And this is another way that I can be involved in a little broader sense as a state director.
Absolutely. Thanks for that introduction. My next question is, what do you love about this profession?
Well, when you ask that question, two things come to my mind. First of all is the challenge of the profession. The challenge of, first of all, finding clients and keeping clients, but satisfying their wishes and needs is often a great challenge, depending on the market. And over 20 plus years, there's been good, bad, and in different markets. So the challenge never goes away. It changes, but the challenge is to get up every morning, do your homework, and see how you can make deals come together. The other is the reward. Many people get into real estate because of financial reward, and that's certainly been there, and I've been very fortunate over my years. But I think the reward is also helping clients find their next step in life. It's not always the final home they'll be in, but it's their next step, and it's important. It's a big decision. It's critical to them and their family, and that reward, when it comes together and it fits, is very satisfying. Very satisfying.
Thanks for that, Gary. I appreciate that. If elected, how do you hope to serve your fellow members?
Well, I've heard it said many times that to be heard, you have to have a seat at the table. And I take that to heart. I think that's very important. And as a member, I think it's important to be involved in many things, as I stated before, but on the state level, I think it's important that the realtors around the state understand that, first of all, BRR Ada County isn't a big bad elephant, but we want the growth of the profession as everybody does. I think we listen and we make the Idaho Realtors better by all joining together and being involved. So I think my 15 plus years of leadership within Boise Regional Realtors is a good asset to bring along. I think the other thing that's important is to do your homework, be prepared, and show up when it's time. And as you work with the people around the state to figure out how we can make our profession lift up, I think I can be a part of that.
Absolutely. That's all of our questions. I really appreciate you taking the time for this interview and allowing our members to learn more about you.
Thank you, Pete.